Hello everyone, welcome to another cast by the TheScChronicles. As always, Truth here with
RB3K.
So as always, not always actually, since last game we do have Idra here, our blue Zerg, versus Masq, the red Terran, once again. Well, there were two matches in the replay pack put up by Masq on Team Liquid, so we decided, cast them both and see what happens. So the other game, we did see Idra kind of deviate from his norm. He didn't really expand early, he hit roaches really fast on one base. So maybe, I don't know if this game was played before or after that other game, but this one was game number 2, labeled 2, so, we'll just assume this one is actually the second one they played.
Yeah, we'll see what happens right here. Maybe if this is game number 2, maybe Idra will go for his standard play, going for the 16 hatch and get himself a mass eco going or something like that.
Yeah, that last game didn't really end in a good note. Idra did, rage a little bit, so, maybe he'll play more standard and, more on his top of his game because he wants to get that win back.
Yeah, exactly. Redeem himself or something. So we got basically nothing going on other than some scouting overlords flying around looking for what they want to look for and going for a wall off.
So it is the same map again. It is Kulas Ravine, and this time they did spawn cross-positionally, but as we said earlier, or as last cast, the positions are basically the exact same rush distance, cutting through the middle either way, no matter which way you have to go. So, the distance is the same, so maybe we'll see that same marine tank push that we saw last game from Masq.
Yeah, that'd be really cool to see actually if that marine tank push would be, powerful against Idra again.
So yeah, it does look like Idra is getting his gas early and putting down that spawning pool. It's actually a really good move to get enough. You get 100 gas as your spawning pool finishes, so you got enough for Zergling speed right off the get-go. It doesn't look like Idra is going to expand, or yeah, he still has some time, put the expansion down. But right now, it doesn't really look like it.
Yeah, right now it just looks like he just went for the spawning pool and getting the gas for his speed links.
Yeah, not too familiar with the Zerg build if you can get the gas and the speed links and fast expand all together. But I don't really think you can. You're really cutting off a lot of 100 minerals. Maybe it's a little bit more late of an expansion. But it does look like our Terran player is putting down his second refinery now, really early, so he might go from a more solid mech play and less barracks, less marines, and just, more gas-heavy units.
Yeah, exactly. Really, these guys are just playing very, very standard. There's no cheese, nothing really look out for. Scouting SCV coming over here, and it's probably gonna find this base very soon now. But it still has to go through the center, like we said, so it takes a while for these SCVs to get around the base and find where they need to
yeah,
go.
So it does look like we have a fast factory from the Terran player and a Baneling's nest from the Zerg player, so we will see some Baneling play, and that one bunker will explode quite easily to Banelings unless that's scouted, which his scout is coming in, but those Zerglings might pick it off before he reaches. Actually, looks like it will actually probably make it all the way.
Yeah.
Depending on which way it goes, and if more Zerglings will cut it off, it could see that Baneling's nest, which will be very vital for him to know that he needs to put that factory at his wall in. So no, he doesn't see the Baneling nest go down. He does have a factory on its way. If he moved that factory in front of the supply depot, it would really strengthen that wall in. But since he didn't see it, the Banelings might work out more.
Yeah, exactly. And is this a full wall off right
Yeah,
here?
that's full wall in.
Oh, okay.
This map kind of looks weird. It kind of a little bit more deceptive to the eyes if Zerglings can sneak in. You look at it, like, oh, Zergling can,
kind of fly in there.
Yeah, it does look like he is putting a bunker down behind the supply depot, which will help, against the Baneling bust. But I do think the Banelings have enough splash range to reach the bunker behind. I'm not completely
Yeah,
sure.
and get enough damage through. I think the Baneling should be able to rip through this, but we do have a starport coming up for Masq here.
Yeah, so it does look like we have a more standard, well, not standard, a 1-1-1 build from the Terran player. You don't really see a 1-1-1 build against Zerg unless you want to get that early Banshee, which it does look like he's getting because he put down a tech lab. And here come the Banelings. Wow, that bunker couldn't have been more well-timed.
Yeah.
As those Banelings rolled in, that bunker was completed. Marines did get inside to, save themselves. And it did take some damage from the Baneling explosion. Not the full damage, but it did take some.
Some damage, but the SCV repairs it. Now this wall-in is again safe for a little while against just 3-4 Banelings right now.
Yeah, but he might want to put another building behind that. He doesn't really want to risk, have Banelings explode that. He might want to, reinforce that somehow, or he is lifting up his barracks, and he is gonna. Wow, that's some risky play right there. Those Zerglings did catch a glimpse. He lifts it again. Oh, taunting Idra, lifting and placing him. We don't actually know if he's taunting him, but it does look like he was. And he is supply blocked right now, so this pressure by Idra has, flustered Masq maybe a little bit. And he did lose his supply depot from the Baneling bust, so that will put you behind quite a bit.
Exactly. He's beefing up his wall by putting that supply depot back up in front. Tons more Banelings being spawned in.
And a Banshee is
and
coming
a Banshee's
in with
almost
Cloak.
done right now. And the Cloak being, how close is
Yeah,
the
Cloak is halfway done. It doesn't look like Idra put down a layer, so he will have to defend against his Banshee with his Queens alone, which can be difficult only on one hatchery, building enough Queens to block one Banshee. You really need 2 Queens to take down 1 Banshee effectively. And, you know, some nice transfusions will always help as well. It looks like these Zerglings will come in. They do get a surround off on that barracks, and he doesn't. He should be going after the mineral line, not after that barracks. I mean, that bunker.
Yeah, exactly. Well, let's see if he's come in and repair the bunker. He left.
Well, there we go. So this was game number 2. I guess Idra decides not to talk any more trash. Just, you know, leaves a different build and loses again. So, you know, he can't say that cheap build that with the Marine and the tanks beat him this time. Just, you know, a 1-1-1, 2 Banshees with Cloak. Very standard play. Actually, you do see a lot of Terran players get Hellions out first, harass with the Hellions, then get the Banshee out after.
Afterward, yeah. Masq, well played. I wonder why Idra did just rage quit, because he did have like tons more Zerglings streaming in, which could have been able to, you know, do some massive eco damage, and this Banshee would take some time to get over to the other side of the map. So
if you look at the production tab, another Banshee is on the way, and Cloak is coming up. So I guess he knew that, you know, more Banshees were coming in. He only has 1 Queen to defend. He doesn't have an Evo chamber to put down spore crawlers.
Yeah, exactly. So I guess he just didn't want to die slowly into a,
you know, just like Marines, SCVs repairing Banshees and Banshees just shooting down his shit.
Yeah, that wouldn't be this is game 2 from a couple of games that we downloaded off Team Liquid. That's about it, guys. Peace out.
Peace.